Hey YouTube, Stevie P. How are you? I hope you can see me okay. I'm looking past you. Anyway, it is 2 weeks to go. I'm kind of getting excited, a little bit nervous. For those who don't know, I'm going to Kenya. I have not done Kenya before. I have not done anywhere that is not first world. And it's definitely a bit of a mental challenge, and I don't know why, because I'm kind of up for anything. But the closer I get, the more real it becomes, and I still don't really have a clue what I'm gonna do. So I'm there to help, I'm there to serve, I'm there to grow as a person, and that's kind of my only objective, is to be available to help and to grow as a me. You don't have to go across the world to grow as a you, but putting yourself in a situation where you have to stretch is definitely a way to stretch. If you have no other choice but to experience something other than what you've already experienced in life, then you will grow. And hopefully not in the way I usually grow. So I don't know what the deal is. Last little while, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna moderate my caloric intake. I'm gonna make sure that, you know, I'm not being a piggy wiggy here, and my body has rejected that in the most delightful way. I don't know what the deal is, but as I'm like, well, I'm gonna eat a little healthier, I'm gonna reduce how much I eat, change some stuff about my eating habits, and my body is just like, hey brain, do you remember those infomercials about the famine in Ethiopia? Yeah, we should probably bulk up. So I think I've gained weight going into this, and I don't know why. There's no reason for it. Nothing's really changed in my eating, but my pants do not fit, and my shirts do not fit. And for some of you guys, you'll understand this. If you're fatter than you should be, that means you have to get shirts that are for bigger people. Except for, just because your belly's bigger doesn't mean the rest of you is bigger, because I'm a little dude who's fat, or than I should be. So my issue is, my shirts, according to the manufacturers, the shirt manufacturers believe that my shoulders should start here, you know, like halfway down so my shoulder hinge is way down here. So every shirt makes me make that noise, and I get very angry shirt shopping. I hate clothing shopping because I don't fit anything. I need to get skinny again just so I can have clothes that I can buy. It's very frustrating. I don't know how you girls do it, because you're all different shapes and sizes all over. I mean, as guys, we have waist, belly, that's it. Everything else should kind of fit. I mean, I guess length of arms and legs, but yeah. And of course, my waist, so for pants, I'm like 42, and you young people won't understand that yet. You'll get there. But that means I should also be about 9 feet tall. So yeah, trying to find like 42 and 30 inseam is ridiculous. It is stupid. Come on, world. You make trillions of clothes a year. Figure out that not everyone fits into a certain category. I know we should, but we don't. There you go. That's my clothing rant. So anyway, I went and spent far too much money on some shirts today that are awesome. They feel awesome. They fit awesome. Maybe my problem is I shop at Walmart and everything's kind of the same. So, you know, I pay, like if I pay $20 for a shirt, I whine about it in my brain. I just paid $100 for a shirt. But it's really nice. And I bought some others that were on sale. But still, I spent a week's groceries on shirts. And I know for lots of people that's probably not a big deal. But I have a poor person mentality when it comes to clothing. I used to have that mentality about shoes as well. But, you know, when you get to that point where you need a certain shoe to do a certain job, it's hard to go back to cheap shoes. My vehicles, I have them for a specific purpose now. And it's just hard to use something that's not amazing. So, I don't know, I've been scared of doing the clothing thing. My friends during hunting season, they get the expensive gear and they seem to not whine about their stuff not working. So maybe there is a reason to spend a little extra money on the stuff so it'll do its job. Anyway, that had nothing to do with anything. I'm just excited. So, for those who are following, I'm not going to be able to do YouTube updates from Kenya. We just don't have the bandwidth with the internet, but I can post pictures on Facebook. So I will leave a link below to that. I'm just going to merge. Mind me for a second. Yeah, so we'll be posting stuff on the Book of Face, and the links will be below. If you don't subscribe, please subscribe. I'm going to be filming the people who I meet there. I'm going to be giving you guys kind of a rundown of how life is there, what the needs are, how different it is between the wealth and the non-wealth there as compared to here. The needs are huge, so if there's people who want to support financially, if there's people who want to sponsor kids, I will do a thing on that after I get back, and $40 a month can change someone's life, right? So, you know, if you don't have it, you don't have it. If that's not your thing, that's fine. I don't want my videos to be guilting people into doing stuff just because we have things that other people don't have. There's nothing wrong with having something that someone else doesn't have. We just have more opportunities here to get the things we want. You know, if you live in North America and you're poor, you know, that may be because that's where you come from, but we have the ability to become not poor. We're all created equal. I don't think that's true. We're not created equal. Our value is equal, but we all come from different places and we don't start life on an equal footing. But we do all have the ability to definitely become unequal. If you wanna be the richest person in the country, and you set your mind to it, there's nothing saying you can't do that. Doesn't mean you will do that, but there's nothing stopping you from trying. You know, we can start a business, we can, you know, have a great job, we can become doctors, lawyers, engineers, business owners, pizza guy, and be whatever you want. I guess you can be whatever you want anywhere in the world if you put your mind to it. But we definitely have a better advantage. Whether or not we take advantage of that is another matter. So don't complain about your situation, change it, and feel free to help other people change their situation. I don't know if you can see any of this because the sun is in a bad place. I may have to do another take on my way home. Anyway, I love you guys. Sorry this one ran long. Like when's that ever happened before? Oh yeah, every video ever. If someone wants to do an intro for me, feel free to, you know, put something together. I really just, I don't have the time. I'll pay someone if someone wants to put together a cool musical intro that's very short and Stevie P-ish. I don't know, maybe Evan, you were really good at doing stuff like that, I think. So, from Evan Vlogs, check out his stuff. I don't know who did Lancelot's, but it's a really cool intro too. I just don't have the time to, and I don't know how to do any of the animation-y stuff. So if anyone's into that stuff, let me know, and we'll work something out. I'll pay you. I'm cool like that. Like, not a lot, I'm still poor. I gotta go to Africa, yo. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so fun. I'm so scared. It's so not in my comfort zone. I am a control freak. You may not know that about me. Most people don't, but I like to be in control of what's going on around me. I like to assess a situation as I go into it, and I just like to always feel secure. And I'm going to a place where I am definitely I'm gonna stick out like a sore thumb. And I'm with people who I trust, and that's awesome. But it's definitely, you know, you can travel in the Western world and kind of be fairly inconspicuous. Unless you're an American, you guys kind of stand out pretty good. I can always spot the American in a crowd. And the Aussie, they're pretty noticeable too, because they sound funny. It's true, you do. You find the Canadian because he's apologizing for someone else's things. I'm not gonna mention the Brits. I love you people. I love you people. This has gone far too long. Far too long. Anyway, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be out of my comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone. That guy's out of his comfort zone. He just drove into a curb. What is wrong with that guy? There's a special kind of driver. Don't be one of those drivers when you're driving and vlogging. Yeah. Anyway, bye-bye. Subscribe.